Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the next part in the Save collaboration that I am working on with Daydream Daze. If you haven't seen any of the previous parts, I definitely recommend going checking them out. And if you have also not seen any of Daze's videos, I also recommend checking her out. As always, I will leave her link in the description below and I highly suggest you go over and see what she does on her channel. She's got some amazing content. As for today, we are doing the next house in the Riverblossom Hills play order. So we are in with the Roth family. Now, the Roth family is pretty much a rip of the Goth family from Pleasant View. Like, even their house is identical floor plan wise, as we can see with even the little telescope on the roof. So we have got Morty Roth, who is the man of the house. Here he is there. A bit of an interesting face, but you know, that's fine. So Morty is a knowledge sim and he wants to become a space pirate. Nice. So he is actually the cousin of Betty McGregor, who, if you remember from the previous parts, she was previously living with Catherine Viejo and that's her best friend. She then got married to Leod McGregor. I didn't realise they were related until after, otherwise they definitely should have been at that wedding. Mistakes happen, you know, maybe there's a bit of drama there. Anyway, he is got a decent relationship with his wife, gets on okay with the kids, he is friends with Betty and also Jason Greenman. So he definitely seems a little social bunny. He's in the adventurer career, so that's handy. It ties in with his lifetime wish. He's actually level 5, so he doesn't have too far to go. He is a Cancer. He's average in weight. He's sloppy, outgoing, lazy, playful, and nice. Charming yet sophisticated, Morty brings a lot. No, sorry. Morty brings a bit of high society to the small town of Riverblossom Hills. He hopes that the fresh air and nearby relations will do his family some good. I hope so too. So he's interested kind of in the environment and money, very interested in health, paranormal, culture, animals, sci-fi, toys, and work. We don't know what his hobby is. He's got the sort of standard memories, grew up well, saw snow. He ended up meeting Stella and getting married, having their kids, and then Betty got engaged and married. So that's nice. His turn-ons are fitness, formal wear, and he does not like stink. Nice. So then we have Stella, aka Bella. Just try to see her little face. Nice, I like that. Take a picture. So she's also turned on by fitness, formal wear, and does not like stink. She's a popularity aspiration, and her lifetime wish is to become a media magnate. She is in that career, so that's good. She's only level 1 though, so she does have a bit of work to do. Relationships wise, okay, she's not close with the children or her husband. There's definitely some tension here. It's a bit of a one-sided marriage. She, to me, seems a bit like the black sheep of the family. You know, she doesn't click as well as the others seem to be. She also doesn't have any friends in the neighborhood, but she does have one bolt with Timothy Lawson. Interesting. So let's go and check her memories. So she, you know, standard toddler things, moved in, met Morty, blah, blah, blah. And here we have lost a fight with Gabe. Ouch, that's smart. That's him, better watch out. Someday, maybe I'll get even. I actually think this happened in Daze's first part of the Viejo household. She went to a community law and I'm sure it was Gabe and Stella that were fighting there. So that's a bit of fun. We don't know what her hobby is. She's interested in not much, sadly. She's reasonably interested in fashion, whether she's kind of got a bit of interest in everything, but not anything that really stands out. So she is a Gemini. She's sloppy, outgoing, active, playful, kind of nice. These are borderline, these two, playful and nice. You know, it could swing either way. She is also quite fit. Oops. Making new friends comes pretty easily to Stella, but only when there are interesting people around. This town seems so much smaller to her than where she grew up. Okay, so I think she definitely harbors some resentment for the family moving here. I think it was maybe more Morty's idea to bring the family here because obviously he has family in the neighborhood. So I think that might be what's causing some issues. Here we have Sandra, who is our little Cassandra. She needs a little makeover, but that's fine. So she is a family sim and she wants to become a captain hero. Let's have a look here. She is in a relationship with Jacob Martin. She's good friends with Betty. She gets on with her brother and dad. Does not get on with her mum. And she's enemies with Jules O'Mackey. She is a file clerk. Nice. She is also a private school student. She is an Aries. Sandra is loud and boisterous and has no problems letting people know what's on her mind. And right now, that's Jacob Martin. Oh my. So she's average weight, she's sloppy, outgoing, you know, reasonably active, reasonably playful, a bit grouchy though. She's interested in health, paranormal, work, sci-fi, toys, and kind of interested in school. We don't know what her hobby is. Sort of standard memories, went steady with Jacob, made enemies with Jules. I'm pretty sure Jules used to date Jacob, which is why there's a bit of an issue between the ladies. You know, they were fighting over a man. She's interested in fitness and black hair. She does not like fatness. And then finally, we have this little cool guy up here who's currently gaming. This is Xander Roth. He is a child, so has no aspiration. I was going to say ambition, and I knew that wasn't right. He's got no aspiration and no lifetime wish. He gets on well with his dad and his sister and aunt, cousin Betty. I'm not entirely sure. And he doesn't have any friends his own age, so that's something we might want to work on. He is also in private school and he has an A, so that's good. He is a Cancer. Those. Okay, Xander has exactly the same personality points as his dad. So he is sloppy, outgoing, lazy, playful, and a grouch. It's quite interesting they've got the same personality. A well-rounded kid, Xander is loving life in Riverblossom Hills. He enjoys school and exploring and hopes to follow in his father's footsteps. Okay, so he's definitely more like Morty, which again probably helps to create that divide that Stella's feeling. So he's interested in the environment, animals, sci-fi, toys, school. Kind of interested in travel. We don't know what his hobby is, and then he's a child, so he basically has his toddler memories, and that's it. So that is the Roth family. Now, if you've seen the previous episodes in Riverblossom Hills, you'll know there are no scripted events in this neighbourhood, so we kind of have to go by what wants are locked in. So we can buy a game for Xander quite easily. Sandra did have flirt locked in, though I have changed that to go to college because that's such a milestone, though we will definitely flirt with her, do not worry. And then Stella wants to invite someone over. She also has the wants to be best friends with her children, so she does want to strengthen this relationship, and she does also have the fear of Morty dying or becoming her enemy, so she's not willing to give up on this marriage, but she does have some issues at the moment, you know, so there's work that needs to be done here. And then Morty didn't have anything locked in, so I'm not sure what his original one was. I've currently locked in Sandra is an overachiever, but he also wants to become a plant sim. So I'm not sure if that is something we want to pursue or not. As a knowledge sim, he would be really interested in that. And he is friends with Jason Greenman. So that could be a sort of passion that they share. I actually think I might lock this in. This could be part of his journey. This also could help in creating the tension between Stella and him. You know, he's wanting to pursue this sort of radical thing, and, you know, she's not interested. But yes, that is our family. What I want to do is I do want to give Sandra a little bit of a makeover because that red lipstick, I'm not feeling it. I think we could make her look a little bit prettier. There we go. I have taken her hair out of those pigtails. Like I'm not a fan of them. And I also sort of softened her lipstick a little. And I think she looks much better now. She's actually quite pretty. Next on the agenda is going to be buying little Xander. I was going to say Alexander. Buying little Xander a game. I definitely get the impression that he is a bit spoilt. So anything he wants, he would probably get. So let's see what we could buy him. I guess we could maybe get a dartboard if they don't have one. Yeah, we could get a dartboard and we can put it up here because he's already got the toy car and things. So that's kind of like a family activity, not really something purely for him, but it satisfies that want, so that's good. And he also wants to talk. I'm going to lock that in. Actually, maybe I should lock in gain a skill. Now, we'll lock in talk because I do want to focus on him getting a friend of his own. So him and Sandra will be going off to school soon. Morty works at 2 and Sandra works at 9. So we've got some time with Morty. Kind of wish it wasn't winter so we could focus. Oh, they've got a greenhouse. Perfect. Yeah, so I think we're going to get Morty to plant things. You know, if he wants to become a plant sim, you know, you need to garden. I'm very excited that I tried that nature activity. That was a lot of fun. So Morty's one true hobby is nature. So yeah, we're definitely going to try and turn Morty into a plant sim. I think that is a fantastic idea for a nature sim. So he's just fertilizing the ground at the moment. Like, they've got plenty of money, so they can do what they want with this garden, basically. He doesn't have a gardening talent badge or anything, though. He does have a fishing one. So the only thing he can plant is tomatoes, so we're going to have a lot of tomatoes. I also forgot to check to see if any of the other household members had talent badges. They don't. So Morty has a bronze fishing badge. But no, I'm glad we found his one true hobby. That's exciting. Sandra is now home from school and her wants have re-rolled. So I figured we would get the Monique's cracked computer and we would buy her a cell phone since that's what she wants. Also, it would be handy for her so she can keep more in contact with her boyfriend, Jacob. She also wanted to flirt. Oh. Yeah, we do want to buy that. So that satisfies that. She did also want to flirt, but I changed her locked in want. So I think what we might do, oh, she's working tonight actually. I was going to say we might go on a date. We could maybe invite Jacob over for a little while after she finishes work. Yeah, she's got a cell phone, so that's exciting. She wants to buy a bird cage. That's a bit extreme, you know. We're not planning doing that. Thank you. It's hard to recognise Xander behind all of that makeup and costuming, but Xander shines as the star of his school play, Arson Town. The experience of performing to sold-out audiences turns Xander into a regular little thespian and earns him 1 charisma point. Fantastic! One of his wants before he went to school was to earn a skill point. And he is now rolled Make a Friend, so we're going to lock that one in because I do think it is important that Xander meets some people his own age and he does start socializing. Stella is home from work and she's actually brought home Peter Optimus as a friend and she does want to be friends with him. So that is something I am interested to explore. So let's chat with him and entertain him. Oh, and Xander, it looks like he's got an A+. That is exciting. Also, I have just opened the Mr. Humble computer, and I think that they would probably give that to Xander because he's into his games and things, and he's got quite a few gadgets in his room. Sandra hasn't seemed to take much of an interest in it, but you know, I think they would definitely give that to him. I mean, they've already got a computer. Oh, Sandra quickly gathers the files for Mr. Vandersoo's big case. He'll be arguing before the Grand Court of SimCity, and his paperwork must all be ready in perfect order, else he may lose the case. Just before Sandra plans to turn in the files, she realizes that Mr. Vandersoo will only accept his files if they are ordered in a particular way. But how? There's the obvious choice, alphabetical order, but Sandra also seems to remember something about Mr. Vandersoo preferring his files to be ordered by colour. How should Sandra organise the files? I think we'll do alphabetical order. We're going to assume our boss, if he had a weirdly specific filing way, it would be ingrained in his staff. Wow, okay, oops. Mr. Vandersoo's receptionist phones Sandra and demands the files immediately. Sandra is still busy trying to figure out the best way to organise the files, but time is running out and she decides alphabetization seems to be the simplest, most obvious fit. In her haste, Sandra made the wrong decision. The receptionist, furious at the improperly organised files, throws them back in Sandra's face and tells her it may be best if she works elsewhere. Sandra is fired! No! Oh, that's so disappointing. But what person wants something organised by colour? Poor Sandra. Oh, what a shame. Oh, must be some blow for her, especially with why is she celebrating that? I guess I know law's not her career of choice, but still, that is something else. Oh, what a shame. I'm not going to force her to get another job unless she rolls for it, but I do feel like Morty is going to have something to say about this when he gets home. We have another chance card. Morty gracefully leaps from rock outcropping to conveniently placed rope to navigate his latest discovered tomb. The path ahead looks dangerous and is surely filled with traps, perhaps even spinning blades or poison darts. Morty sees the large stone he can push onto what appears to be a pressure plate. He could also pull the lever inconspicuously hidden behind one discoloured monkey statue. What's the best way to proceed? I think we'll push the block. His trainers at the Ministry of Adventure told Morty he could do no wrong by pushing a large block onto a pressure plate. Confident in the wisdom of his trainers, Morty laboriously pushes the block, only to realise a salvo of poison darts, many of which hit his body. Oh, release. Oh, okay. I don't know if that's what I said. Morty manages to stumble out of the tomb to radio for help, and the Ministry is quickly dispatches a rescue force. Though the Ministry is not ready to admit fault for improperly training Morty, they're nonetheless displeased. Morty loses a body skill point. I'm not doing well with these chance cards today. I should maybe give that up as a bad joke. Since Sandra's fun and social are solo, and she did originally have the flirt want locked in, I do think we should maybe invite Jacob round and see if he can cheer her up after what's been a pretty bad day. Jacob is here, so let's greet him. Wow, that is... Sure your dad would approve of that on the streets? So she wanted to flirt, so I think that is the first thing we are going to do. She won't get any points for it, but, it's still something that she wanted. She has Jacob on her arm. She wants to, obviously, be a teenager with it, So I think we're just going to do some romantic interactions. Let's do a makeout as well. That should get her fun up. I also want to just check in on Stella and Peter. So they're not friends yet, but they are hanging out. If I was wearing a dress, there's no way I would sit like that, like on the floor in front of someone I just took home from work. Come on, Stella. They are really close, and she does have a bolt with him. So, that's something, maybe. Hey, Sandra, is Stella available to talk? Yes. Yes, we are. Okay, can you stop this now? You have got a caller. Oh, it's probably going to be to go downtown, isn't it? We can't really justify going downtown. We can't leave Sandra. to babysit. I don't really think that's fair. So we'll probably stay in, although she does want to meet somebody new. You know what? Let's go downtown. We are arriving at Midnight Flows. Oh, Dora, please. Midnight Flows Karaoke Bar. Oh, Morty's here. So I guess this is like a double date because there's Jason and Rose Greenman. So I mean, that's a bit disappointing. I was kind of hoping we could, like, not date, but maybe meet somebody, you know? Is she gonna serenade him? Because that's what she is. That's cute. Aww. I mean, I quite like her having an affair, but like, oh, we can't really see with the door there. But I mean, how could you cheat when you're serenading like that? Oh wow, romance is in the air. She wants to sing karaoke, so you know, I think we're just gonna do that. Maybe let's sing with Morty. Let's do a duet together. A nice little love song. Wish there was a photo booth in here. You know, it would be quite cute to get a photo of the couple. I love how he's still in his adventure clothing as well. Rose, your head is right in my shot. Oh, isn't that cute? I kind of wish they'd look at each other though. I love it. Cute. See, this alone was worth coming to the karaoke bar. I mean, this is like the most awkward double date ever. Betty's come out for dinner by herself. Where's Leod? I think we're gonna greet Betty because, you know, she's all by herself. So we definitely want to make sure she's okay and check in on her. Okay, can you not do that? Come on, greet Betty, please. Okay, didn't have to sprint. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I just want to see she's okay. You know, the wedding's been a big thing. And, you know, she's not living with Catherine anymore. So, yeah, we definitely just want to have a little chat with her and check in that she's doing okay. Jason and Rose are just being pretty weird. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to head home. You know, not much is happening here. So, nah, we'll just call it a night here, go back to the kids. Everyone is home and sleeping. I did just want to point out that Stella has the fear that Morty becomes a plant sim. So I have the feeling that this is something they've talked about in great detail and something that is going to cause a lot of issues for the family. So this is going to be interesting. It is a snow day today, so both Xander and what's her face? Sandra are home. So that's quite good for Sandra because she did not do her homework yesterday. Her mood was too low. Though now she does have the want to do it, so she is. And she also has the want to get a job. So that is what we're going to do. Morty is just out here tending to his plants. Sadly, it doesn't look like any of them have bags. Oh, we also need to get him to go and pay the bills. I don't know if you can get bugs in a greenhouse. Like, I don't usually, usually use them. I hope you can. Congratulations, digging in the dirt isn't so hard after all, and Morty's earned a bronze gardening talent badge. Yay! So I actually think now he can grow more than just tomatoes, but sadly, that is all the garden plots used up. Okay, let's get Sandra to find a job. Her dream is to be in the security, police, law enforcement, that's the one. The law enforcement career. I don't want her to be a dancer. But I'm not opposed to her not starting that right now. You know, you're a teenager. You're not going to work in your dream job at like 16. Architecture, nah, she would definitely not be a bricklayer. Level 2 is quite good though. Let's see what the third option is. A slacker. Yeah, I could. A gas station attendant sounds like something a teenager would do. So yeah, we're gonna take the slacker career. You know, she's got a good work ethic, so I think she would just take a job. She also wants to gain a skill point, so I think we could maybe have her work out because I know that's handy for the law enforcement career. So let's maybe buy her a little exercise bike or something. Just so she does have the option of being fit. Like her room is so eclectic, I think is probably the right word. I don't know where's best to put it. Maybe just there. Because you don't really need to get into that lamp anyway, it's fine. Yeah, so we'll get her to work out and gain her skill point. I'm very excited that I tried this fitness activity. That was a lot of fun. Perfect. So Sandra's one true hobby is fitness. Fantastic. So Xander's want of getting a friend has disappeared because he made friends with his sister. That's not what I wanted. I also just realised that we need to give Stella and Morty their aspiration benefits. So I think we will go full knowledge tree for him. And I also think he'll be secondary fortune. I'm swithering between fortune and family. He did want his family to be successful. You know, he wants the best for them. But I think secondary fortune will do. Then, well, that's all his points taken. And I also think for Stella, we'll give her, her full popularity tree. I'm thinking for Stella, we maybe give her secondary romance. You know, and we'll see. She's not happy in this marriage, and her husband is purposely trying to do something she doesn't agree with. You know, he moved her to this town. She's not happy here. You know, we'll just see if that brings up any new wants, you know? Stella has been promoted to blog writer. The internet is a vast place just screaming for writers to come forth and write about everything on their minds. With a little creativity, you can go far. She's also, didn't mean to go into tab mode. She has also just brought, I think it's Patricia? Yeah, Patricia Wan home, and she wants to become friends with her. So I am, again, all for that. You know, she's quite a social person. So yeah, I think we will try and become friends with Patricia. What is... Oh, wow, okay. Turn her into a romance sim and this is what happens. Okay, we'll be with you momentarily, Patricia. Don't mind us. Oh, Peter Optimus is no longer a family friend. Okay, there. Oh, did they not do anything? I mean, I didn't hear a baby jingle anyway, so, you know, there's a bonus. So the family is knackered. They're just all heading to bed. So I'm just going to leave it here. That is the end of day 2 in the Roth household. Not too much has happened. Nothing exciting really. We've started our garden. We went on a weird double date. That's about it. We got fired from a job, found a new one. Although it's not been the most action-packed part in the world, you know, I've quite enjoyed the Roth family. It's been quite nice. I hope you guys have really enjoyed this as well. If you have any suggestions for things you'd like to see or any comments in general, just drop them down below and I would love to read them. Also, if you're not already subscribed, please consider doing so. It would mean so much to me having you along on the journey with me, and I just think it makes it more fun when you guys are there too. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next part. Bye guys!